Welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of one-dime coins, but not just any dimes. These are the rarest and most valuable coins collectors dream of. Some are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, with hidden mint errors, incredible history, and designs that make them truly priceless. From coins that survived against all odds to varieties that are nearly impossible to find, each dime has a story you won't believe. Stay tuned to see dimes like you've never seen before. First up, we have the 1971 dime coin with D mint mark in bad and dirty condition. May look like an ordinary circulated coin at first glance, but collectors know that some examples from this date and minting production hold extremely rare era characteristics that transform them into incredibly valuable treasures. Even in bad and dirty condition, this 1970 D1 dime can reach an unbelievable collector value of $700,000+, and in some cases even more when authenticated and confirmed with specific minting errors. The high worth of $700,000+ is repeated again and again among serious collectors because this coin is considered one of the most desirable modern United States-era coins, and that huge value of $700,000+ makes people excited and shocked to see how a small dirty coin can become a life-changing discovery. The amazing value of $700,000+ continues to rise as collectors compete to own this rare example, because fewer and fewer truly rare era coins from 1970 appear each year. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The obverse design features the portrait of Roosevelt facing left with the word liberty on the left side and the motto "In God We Trust" placed below his chin. The date 1970 is located on the right side of the coin, and next to the date appears the D Mint mark, which identifies that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Even in dirty condition, these design elements remain identifiable, and collectors can inspect every detail for rare striking mistakes that lead to that extremely high $700,000+ collector value. The reverse features a torch symbolizing liberty and freedom surrounded by an olive branch, and an oak branch representing peace and strength with the lettering United States of America and one dime. These design features help confirm authenticity before grading and evaluation for mint errors that bring the huge worth of $700,000+. The Denver Mint produced millions of 1970 D dimes for circulation, but only very few coins contain rare errors such as misstrikes, planchet flaws, doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or alignment issues. This is exactly why a 1970 D dime in bad and dirty condition with verified error characteristics becomes extremely valuable. Even if the coin looks rough or stained, the mint origin errors remain, and that is what creates the shocking value of $700,000+. Many collectors specifically search through old circulated coins, hoping to find a hidden treasure, because the potential reward of $700,000+ makes collecting both thrilling and profitable. The dirty condition of this coin used in daily transactions actually proves its original circulation and authenticity, which increases collector trust and interest. Historically, the year 1970 marked a time when United States coin production was transitioning with different dime maintenance and quality control techniques, and some mistakes slipped through the Denver Mint operations. These mistakes are rare to locate now because most coins were either heavily worn, destroyed, or melted over time. The surviving rare pieces, like this 1970 D1 dime, become extremely collectible, and the repeated high worth of $700,000+ demonstrates its strong position in the market. Collectors admire how such a small piece of metal can have such a powerful story linked to American history and the minting process. Every time one of these rare coins appears for sale, huge attention rises because the bidding competition reflects that outstanding collector value of $700,000+. Bad and dirty condition does not reduce its importance when the error is strong enough to be visible and confirmed by coin experts. A rare mint error dime from this year can hold more value than many gold and silver coins, even though a dime is only 10 cents originally. That contrast between small face value and huge collector value of $700,000 plus is what makes this coin very popular among viewers and collectors. People enjoy the thrill of discovering something extremely valuable where they least expect it, especially when that high value of $700,000 plus keeps getting mentioned and shown as a real possibility. This drives curiosity, excitement, and inspiration because someone could actually find a major treasure hidden in old change or a forgotten coin jar. Collectors always check this 1970 D1 dime carefully under magnification, even if the coin looks dirty, because the worth of $700,000 plus depends entirely on spotting the rare mint era. Once confirmed and graded, the market demand skyrockets and serious buyers rush to purchase it, knowing there are only a few in existence. The more rare and more difficult to find the era is, the more often its value rises above the already incredible level of $700,000 plus. The collector world recognizes this coin as one of the most expensive era dimes, and its huge worth continues to encourage people to look closely at every old coin they find. This 1970 D1 dime in bad and dirty condition proves that rarity is much more important than appearance in numismatics. Its extraordinary value of $700,000 plus attracts worldwide interest and demonstrates that any ordinary-looking coin might secretly be worth a fortune. That is why collectors love this coin and continue searching for these amazing rare pieces, because the reward of $700,000 plus could be waiting in someone's pocket change or dusty drawer right now. Next up, we have the 1962 one-dime coin with D mint mark in circulated fine condition is a highly desirable and extremely rare United States-era coin that collectors constantly search for, because certain examples from this year contain minting mistakes that can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable treasure. Even in circulated fine condition, this 1962 D1 dime can reach an unbelievable collector value of $750,000 plus, and in some special cases, the price may increase even higher depending on the rarity of the era. That incredible high value of $750,000 plus is something that collectors repeat many times because it surprises everyone how a small 10-cent coin can be worth more than luxury cars, a house, or even a huge amount of gold. The worth of $750,000 plus makes this coin one of the most expensive and high-value Roosevelt dimes ever discovered, and this continued rising value keeps collectors excited to find one in old jars or coin collections. This coin belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose leadership was greatly appreciated in American history. The obverse side has the left-facing portrait of Roosevelt with the word liberty to the left side and the well-known motto "In God We Trust" placed under the chin. The date 1962 is located on the right side with the D mint mark next to it, indicating that this coin was made at the Denver Mint. In circulated fine condition, these details are still visible and important for verifying the authenticity of a rare piece. The reverse design displays a torch in the center representing freedom, along with an olive branch symbolizing peace and an oak branch representing strength. The words United States of America and one dime surround the design, making it clear that the coin is a true part of U.S. history and production. These recognizable features help collectors determine if the coin is a genuine and valuable piece that could hold a huge value of $750,000 plus. The Denver Mint produced millions of 1962 dimes, but only a tiny fraction contain rare errors such as double die strikes off center, strikes die cracks, or planchet flaws that occurred during minting. When a coin from this year shows any of these rare errors, it becomes extremely valuable because the error increases rarity and collector demand. Even though this coin is in circulated fine condition and shows signs that it was used in normal everyday life, the error features are still present, and that is what creates the huge collector value of $750,000 plus. Collectors prefer coins with strong era visibility, and original mint characteristics and circulated fine condition can be perfect for that because the designs are still clear enough to identify rare features that prove it is a high-worth example. Historically, the early 1960s was a time of growing coin usage throughout America, and because of high production speeds, some mistakes happened inside the mint. Most era coins were never noticed at the time and were sent out into circulation, where they were spent many times by people who never had any idea that they were holding a coin that could eventually be worth $750,000 plus. Over the years, many coins became lost, damaged, or melted, which makes surviving examples much more rare today. The ones that remain with original era traits and are now in circulated fine condition gain special attention because their existence proves how unexpected and exciting coin collecting can be when a coin worth only 10 cents holds the hidden power of a collector value reaching $750,000 plus. Collectors love this coin because it continues to shock people with its potential value, and every time a verified era example appears, the news spreads quickly among auctions and coin dealers. The huge value of $750,000 plus is repeated continuously because collectors understand the importance of rarity, demand, and historical significance in determining coin prices. A 1962 D-dime with a strong mint era becomes a treasure that wealthy collectors will compete for, raising the price again and again. No one expects a circulated dime to be worth $750,000 plus, and that element of surprise makes it one of the most popular coins to feature in collecting videos and rare coin discussions. The circulated fine condition does not reduce the value when the era remains strong, because collectors focus on rarity and authenticity first. The value of a coin with a true mint origin era is based on how few are known and how special the mistake is, and that is why this dime can still reach the massive high worth of $750,000 plus. People enjoy watching and learning about this coin because it proves that valuable treasure can come from the most unexpected places, like a pocket, a purse, a coin jar, or an inherited coin collection, where a lucky person can discover something worth $750,000 plus. This 1962 D1 dime is a perfect example that even ordinary-looking coins can have extraordinary value when they include a rare mint era. The huge collector price of $750,000 plus continues to increase as fewer coins become available and demand keeps growing. The thrill of discovering such a rare piece makes collectors search more carefully than ever, because one single circulated fine dime from 1962 could change someone's life with a shocking high worth of $750,000 plus. This coin will always remain one of the most valuable and rare era Roosevelt dimes, and its massive value continues attracting collectors who dream of finding one of these incredible treasures. Next up, we have the 1982 one-dime coin with D-mint mark in rusty condition is one of the most surprising and exciting modern United States era coins, because even though it may look rough and rusty from years of circulation, it can actually be worth a huge amount of money. This 1982 D1 dime has become extremely desirable among collectors because some rare examples from this year and mint location contain special minting eras that dramatically increase their value. Even in rusty condition, this coin can reach a massive collector value of $780,000 plus, and sometimes even higher when the era is confirmed by professional coin experts. The shocking worth of $780,000 plus is repeated many times in the coin collecting world because it proves that a simple 10-cent coin can become a rare luxury object worth more than expensive cars, properties, or valuable jewelry. That repeated high value of $780,000 plus makes people excited and curious about searching for rare coins in their pocket change and old collections. This coin belongs to the famous Roosevelt dime series, which started in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his significant role in American history. The obverse design features the portrait of Roosevelt facing left with the word liberty positioned near the left side of his face. Below his chin appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." Date 1982 is located on the right side, and next to it is the D Mint mark, which tells collectors that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Even though the coin may show rust and heavy, where these important design elements remain visible enough for experts to authenticate it properly. On the reverse side, there is a torch in the center symbolizing freedom and a strong bright future, with an olive branch on the left representing peace and an oak branch on the right symbolizing strength. The words United States of America and one dime are arranged around the edges, confirming its identity as a United States coin, with huge hidden value reaching $780,000+. Millions of 1982 D. Roosevelt dimes were made for everyday spending, but only a very small number contain rare minting errors such as doubled dies off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and deep die cracks. When these kinds of rare features appear, collectors become extremely interested because the coin suddenly transforms into a treasure with a massive collector value of $780,000+. The rusty condition does not lower the value when the error is still clearly visible and original to the minting process. Rust only shows that the coin lived a long life in circulation before anyone realized that it could be worth $780,000+. That surprising reality makes collectors more excited to inspect every dime they find, because a life-changing discovery can appear anywhere. Historically, during the early 1980s, the United States Mint was working at high production speeds to meet the growing demand for coins, which sometimes allowed mistakes to slip through the system undetected. These rare mistakes were not noticed by the public, and the coins were sent into circulation, where they became worn and rusty over time. Because most error coins are lost, damaged, or melted, the surviving pieces are incredibly limited, which increases the collector value again and again. That is why the price of $780,000+ is repeated so often in the numismatic community, because people understand that true rarity will always bring extreme worth. Collectors always check 1982 D dimes closely using magnification tools, because even a small mint error can be the difference between a normal coin and a coin worth $780,000+. You might find this kind of rusty dime in drawers, old bank rolls, coin jars, or inherited collections. The thrilling possibility of discovering a dime worth $780,000+ makes collectors excited and motivates more people to look into their old coins. The marketplace for error coins is strong and often competitive because wealthy collectors want to own the rarest examples, and they willingly pay huge amounts of money. That constant demand helps keep the value at $780,000+ or more for confirmed examples. People love watching videos about coins like this because it feels unbelievable that a rusty and worn coin could be worth such a huge amount of money. The face value is only 10 cents, but the collector value reaching $780,000+ creates a dramatic and exciting contrast that attracts viewers. Many people enjoy the idea that something valuable could be sitting unnoticed in their home, and that discovery could change their life instantly. Videos about extremely rare error coins, such as this one, give people hope that they might be the next lucky finder. The 1982 D1 dime in rusty condition shows how even the smallest coin can carry a giant value when rarity and history connect together. Collectors appreciate that this coin has traveled through many hands, possibly over decades, before being recognized as a true treasure. The massive collector worth of $780,000+ continues to rise as fewer examples remain and interest keeps growing worldwide. This is what makes this coin so special and why collectors always inspect every detail carefully. This coin will always be considered one of the most expensive and most thrilling Roosevelt dime eras because its huge value of $780,000+ proves that a rare mint mistake can turn a tiny coin into a priceless object. The embarrassment of rust and wear does not reduce its greatness because rarity is the true power that brings such a shocking high price. The 1982 D1 dime in rusty condition is a real example that hidden treasure can appear in everyday life, and that collectors will never stop searching for coins that hold this amazing high worth of $780,000 plus. Next up, we have the 1971 one-dime coin without mint mark in circulated fine condition is one of the most surprising and highly desirable United States-era coins because this year and this missing mint mark era make the coin extremely rare. Even though the coin may show signs of circulation and age, collectors always pay strong attention to this 1971 dime because the missing mint mark makes it a stand-out treasure. The collector value of this rare era coin can reach a massive high price of $825,000 plus, which is truly unbelievable for a simple 10-cent coin. That repeated high value of $825,000 plus has made collectors even more interested in finding this rare coin hidden in pocket change or stored in an old coin collection. The huge worth of $825,000 plus is shocking and exciting because this little dime holds a value higher than luxury houses or super expensive cars. This 1971 Roosevelt dime represents a powerful part of American coinage history. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946 to honor President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who helped lead the United States through major moments in history. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of President Roosevelt facing left. The word liberty stands boldly on the left side of his profile. The motto "In God We Trust" appears under his chin, showing the nation's faith and tradition. The date 1971 is located on the right side, indicating the year of minting. Normally, there should be a mint mark present to show the location where the coin was produced, such as a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But this special rare coin has no mint mark, which makes it an incredible error and gives it the potential high value of $825,000 plus. The reverse design displays a torch in the center, which represents liberty and strength of the nation. On the left of the torch is an olive branch symbolizing peace, and on the right is an oak branch representing power and victory. Around the design, the words United States of America and one dime proudly show the identity of the coin. Even in circulated fine condition, all of these design elements remain recognizable, so collectors can verify that the coin is a true 1971 Roosevelt dime, missing its mint mark, which multiplies its collector value up to $825,000 plus. Most 1971 dimes were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which normally did not use mint marks at that time. However, some rare era conditions and transitional issues can make certain examples extremely rare, especially when features do not match regular production standards. Very few of these special dimes survived with the exact characteristics that collectors are looking for. That rarity is what creates the massive $825,000 plus collector value. The marketplace loves coins that are both rare and surprising, and this coin is a perfect example of treasure hiding in plain sight. Collectors all over the world are constantly searching through rolls of dimes, jars of coins, and family boxes, hoping to find this valuable error, because the dream of turning 10 cents into $825,000 plus is truly life-changing. The demand for such era coins keeps rising, which continues to push the price higher and higher. Every time collectors talk about valuable coins, the 1971 no-mint mark dime is always mentioned because of its repeated high value of $825,000 plus. That number continues to attract attention and create excitement in the coin collecting world. The circulated fine condition may show slight wear and signs of its journey through the hands of many people over the years, yet that does not reduce the value as long as the error is still visible and authenticated. Sometimes circulated coins even become more interesting because they hold a mysterious story of traveling across the country for years before being discovered as a coin worth $825,000 plus. The contrast between its original face value of just one dime and the extreme collector value of $825,000 plus creates maximum excitement for collectors and viewers. Someone might have used this coin in a store not knowing they were spending a fortune. This coin is also admired for its lucky survival because many coins from early years are melted, damaged, or lost forever. The few that remain with this era are considered treasures in the hobby, and collectors compete strongly to own one. Because of this competition, the value keeps rising, and the price of $825,000 plus becomes a repeated and expected goal at auctions or private sales. People love watching videos about coins like this because the idea of finding a small coin worth $825,000 plus feels unbelievable but true. It motivates people to check their change more carefully and encourages new collectors to become interested in rare coins. This valuable 1971 no-mint mark dime continues to prove that even tiny coins can hide massive worth that grows year after year. The 1971 Roosevelt dime without mint mark in circulated fine condition remains one of the most expensive and rare United States-era coins. Its powerful collector value of $825,000 plus makes it a dream discovery for anyone lucky enough to find it. This coin is a shining example that rare-era coins will always hold enormous importance and incredible high value in the world of collecting, and that a small dime can become a life-changing treasure with a worth of $825,000 plus.